I'm Rhett Anderson along with Austin Pulsifer in the booth. We've got the league opener for the St. Francis Golden Knights and the Archbishop Riordan Crusaders tonight. It's a home matchup for St. Francis. St. Francis comes into the game 3-0 overall. This is their first league matchup. Archbishop Riordan comes in 2-1, also their league opener. Welcome to the game, folks. I'm here with Austin Pulsifer. Austin, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing, Rhett?
Good.
It's nice to see everybody out there coming out for the coin toss, holding hands. Love to see the camaraderie that the Lancers have out there for us tonight.
I'll tell you one thing, it's a privilege to have Austin here on the broadcast, former D1 FCS football player back in the day. Austin, tell us a little bit about your experience and background.
Oh, well, thank you, Rhett. I actually played with a former St. Francis Lancer. I played football out at Yale University, and one of the hometown heroes, Rich Scudlari, was a quarterback for us out there. It's a lot of fun being out here tonight and being able to see this, these two high school teams come out here under the lights. Reminds me of being back in Southern California, playing those Friday night football games. Nothing better as a high school student to get out there and show them what you got.
Friday Night Lights. So we got the coin toss coming up. We'll keep a close eye on it here. Again, this is St. Francis and Archbishop Riordan, the league opener for both of these teams in the West Catholic Athletic League. Looking forward kind of to the rest of the season. St. Francis is heavily favored in this matchup tonight, and they're considered by many in the area, to be a contender for the league title down the stretch. But we'll see how things start. Game one of the league opener tonight here on KMVT 15 Sports.
Yeah, it was exciting to see number 12 for St. Francis, Reed Vettel, to see some of his stats. He's had 238 yards on 29 attempts and 15 completions over the last over the last 3 games. It's been a nice win for the 3 of them, or in those 3 games.
And here comes the coin toss. And you can see Bennett Williams in there on your screen on the right side, leading wide receiver for St. Francis. I couldn't quite make out the signal on who won the toss and who's going to receive. Did you catch that?
No, but it does look like...
Didn't do a great job signaling.
It does look like the St. Francis Lancers will be defending the school, and the Riordan Crusaders are going to be out there receiving the kick by the scoreboard. So that's on the south end there by the scoreboard. They'll be receiving the kick.
So the visiting Crusaders will receive, going from left to right on your computer screen. And St. Francis will be kicking off.
Now, it's always fun to be on that kickoff team. The first play of the game, you're getting out there. I saw them, both teams get out there. They were definitely getting hyped up, jumping up and down. You see some of the players, hitting themselves in the helmet. This is what it all comes down to. You've put in all this time and effort, and you're getting out there ready to hit somebody.
This is number 11, Matt Keith, set to kick off from the 40. And we're underway here at St. Francis, and the ball sails into the end zone. That'll be a touchback, and we will start from the 20. 1st and 10, and the Archbishop Riordan Crusaders will have the first snap. For Archbishop, they're led by their QB, Xavier Character, 6'4", 190-pound senior. Lining up from their own 20. 1st and 10, 12 minutes on the clock here to start the first quarter. In motion, handoff, takes the ball right side, met stiffly, brought down after about a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9.
That's about as good as you can play that play there, Rhett.
Yep.
You've got the jet sweep coming in motion across the field into the boundary, and looks like the D-line and outside linebacker just ate it up.
Generous spot, 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 from the Archbishop Riordan from their own 22-yard line. Character in the shotgun. Handoff, keeps it himself, up the middle, bounces off a tackler left side, wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be about a 5-yard loss. See where the spot is. Another great defensive play.
Yeah, you could see there. They went with the jet sweep the first play, and they faked the jet sweep into the field the next play, and the quarterback there kept it right there, tried to run off tackle. Nice play by the Lancers.
What do you think about
soak that up?
What do you think about the sell on the handoff? Was that believable to you? Was that a good?
He definitely had me convinced.
Good sell, yeah. Third and 6 now from the 24. So he did pick up a couple of yards on forward progress. Looks like we're going to have an offsides call on St. Francis.
Yeah, number 55. It looks like Michael McCabe is what I saw from here. Defensive end, outside linebacker type, coming across the neutral zone. That's just an unfortunate penalty to start the game.
So 5-yard setback for St. Francis. It's now still third down, 1 yard.
You can see that they're loaded the box right now.
3rd and 1 from their own 29 for the Crusaders. Character. And shotgun, takes a snap, hands off, up the middle left side. It's going to be a first down and a few extra. Be about a 4-yard gain, 1st and 10, Crusaders. So after a couple of good early defensive stops, Riordan gets a little bit of motion going, and first down on their first possession. No score, 10:08 and counting. In the first quarter, 1st and 10 from their own 34 for Archbishop Riordan. From the left hash. Here's a snap. Hands off right side. All the way out. Turns the corner. Gets about 10, 12 yards before he's run out of bounds. And that should be another first down.
Yeah, that was nice. A nice block on the perimeter there. It could have been close, maybe called for holding, but he definitely got around the corner, and the wide receiver had the corner pinned up, caught that edge, made it for that first down.
Why do you say it was pretty close on holding?
What I saw, it looked like the receiver had dislodged himself from the corner, and he had a hand grab. But we'll see how the game progresses.
1st and 10 now from the Crusaders' own 45. High snap taken. Off to the right side, bounces off one tackler, misses a second. Helmet on the field. Looks like he's pushed out of bounds again. It's going to be close to a first down, and it might be. See what the spot is. Looks like it'll be just shy, about an 8-9 yard gain. Nope. Take that back.
Yeah, you're right, Red. That was a nice 8-9 yard gain. They brought basically the whole team out there on the perimeter to clean up the outside, and they were double teaming. They had everybody. That was pretty exciting to see.
2nd and 1 now after a 9-yard gain across midfield into the Lancers territory on the 46 yard line. Make that. Man in motion. Snap. Character takes it up the middle, bounces off to the right side, hit behind the line of scrimmage. Should be about a 1-yard loss. 3rd down.
Yeah, number 1 there, Character.
Take that back. That was Boone.
Excuse me, Boone. Joshua Boone. He didn't have much room to run there. There was no hole. He faked that jet sweep and tried to bounce it out into the boundary here on the near sideline, but no room to move.
3rd and short here. Across midfield on the 46 yard line into Lancers territory. Looks like we're going to have a timeout for the Crusaders. A little confusion on who they had on the field. They'll take a timeout. 8:59 remaining in the first quarter. No score. 3rd and 1 from the Lancers 46. What do you see so far?
I like the offense that the that the Riordan Crusaders are out there with. They've got the double tight end, big fullback in the back. It's exciting to see.
You've mentioned the jet sweep a few times. What is that?
So in that jet sweep, you see one of the receivers, their wide out receiver. He quarterback sitting back in the shotgun. He motions the receiver across the field right as the snap is about to happen, and
it's not a direct snap.
It's not a direct snap. The quarterback sometimes has the option. Oftentimes it's a called play, and he'll give that receiver with a full head of steam.
Got it.
Give him the ball, and he's just got to make the edge. We had back in high school, we had a similar type of track athlete, and that was his play. He wasn't much of
to turn the corner and get up the sideline.
Yeah, he wasn't much of a. He didn't hit the hole hard, but it was exciting to see.
So here we go, back to it. 3rd and 1 again from the 46. About 9 minutes left in the first. Handoff up the middle, wrapped up immediately. No gain. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Gang tackled. Should be fourth down, 4th and short.
Yeah, you see the fullback there in that position. He's sitting back a little deeper, right next to the quarterback, and that's oftentimes a dead giveaway as a defender to see that the fullback, he's going to be getting the ball. Otherwise, usually he's sitting up a little closer to the line. As a linebacker for the Lancers, you've got to be keeping your eyes open for that.
Now, you played a little linebacker and defensive end, both in high school and college?
Yeah, so in high school and college, I was on defense, and in high school, I played a little bit of offense. We'll tell you about it after this play.
8.5 to go, clock running in the first. 1st and 10 now from the 45. Looks like he did just barely get across the first down marker. Here's the snap, handoff, right back to the line of scrimmage, maybe short gain. 2nd down.
Yeah, you saw that. That fullback going right in there, try to clean up the hole, but unfortunately for him, there was no room to gain for our running back there.
So 1 yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 9 now. About 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 9 for the visiting Crusaders on the first drive of the game. Pretty good ball control so far. From the Lancer 44-yard line.
Yeah, if I'm sitting on defense right now, I see trips left. I'm thinking pass, but you never know. Could be a draw play, maybe a screen.
Jumps back to pass, drops the ball, wrapped up. Well, you hate to see that. About a 10-yard loss on the drop snap.
Yeah, you hate to see that as an offensive player, but as a defensive player, that's almost like a Christmas gift. You see the quarterback put the ball on the ground, nobody blocks you. You got a sack. That's, we'll see the replay here. He just muffs the snap. Number 60 and 19 get on him, like white on rice there.
So character's first pass attempt. Would that be not a pass attempt, but the first play looking to be a pass. Drops a snap, nothing doing. 3rd and long now, 15 yards. Drops back to pass again. Looks right, over the top. Man, complete down the right sideline. Wrapped up right away, but not before they get down to about the 25-yard line. Big gain, about 19, 20 yards gained on the play. That's number 1, Joshua Boone. Big play.
Yeah, Joshua really found the hole there. I don't know if it was a cover 2 defense, but it looked like the corner sat in the flat, and the receiver just popped right in between the corner and the safety, right in the soft area of the defense. And that's about as good as you can draw it up right there. That sure was a nice play, nice tight spiral. Got it to them right on the sideline.
Character put it to him on the money. Made up for the previous play. 20-yard gain about on the play. It's now 1st down and 10 again, under 6.5 to go in the first from the Lancer 28-yard line. Takes a snap, hands off left. This is Boone, runs up to left side up the middle, and a couple yards gained on the play. 2nd down.
Yeah, that looked like a scripted quarterback draw right there. They had a guy in motion. Quite a few blockers over on the left-hand side, almost like a quarterback power right off tackle. The Lancers looked like they saw it coming and sniffed it out.
So here's a question for you. When you're sitting back on defense and you're looking at the offensive spread, where they're lined up, how they're arranged, what kind of tips you off as to what you think may be coming? We'll get back to that. 2nd and 7 now. Here's a snap. Up the middle, maybe another couple of yards. You know, they're making slow forward progress. 3rd down, and I think the spot will be about 5 yards.
You know what? I give it a lot of credit to quarterback there for Riordan. He sure is carrying out his fakes. You know, as a linebacker or someone in the defensive secondary, it's tough to see the ball. And when your quarterback is handing the ball off and then carrying out a continuation of the play and faking to go the other way, that's tough to follow. And so I give it up to the quarterback. He's not being out there. He's not lazy tonight. He's out there to win.
4-yard gain on the play. We're now down to 3rd and 3 from the 21-yard line, just about in the red zone now. Riordan driving. They've had it since the start of the game. Here's the snap, handoff, fumble.
Oh, wow.
Looks
Number
like
55.
St. Francis recovered. No penalty, so it should be Lancer's ball going the other way.
Number 55, Mitchell McCabe, fell on that right as the ball was coming out. And you see here the quarterback draw, forced fumble by 68, 55, fell right on it. Way to go, Garrett Barber. He just, pulled the quarterback right to the ground, gave his teammate a nice little present there.
So a promising drive for Archbishop Riordan, controlling basically the first 10 minutes of the game, is all for naught, at least for now. Lancers ball, 1st and 10 from their own 24. Long ways to go to the goal line. Handoff up the left side. Ball carrier gets about 3 yards or so. It should be 2nd down and about 7, maybe 6 yards.
Yeah, that was a nice power play right there, right off the tackle. You had the lead blocker coming in, trying to kick out, and you got a nice play by the line. You could tell that the line's been rested up for these last 10 minutes, and they're ready to get out there.
Under 4 minutes now to go in the first quarter. Lancer ball, no score. 2nd and 5 from their own 29. Under center, takes a handoff, steps back, lets it fly. Great catch across midfield. He's down, and it's about a 30-yard gain into Crusader territory. 1st and 10 for the Lancers from the Crusaders' 40-yard line. Great play, passing under pressure like that.
Yeah, I give it up to Reed Vettel. He really took a hit there. He sat in the pocket. Nice play fake, sat in the pocket, let the play develop, had his receiver out wide into the middle of the field, put up a nice ball. As you can see here in the replay, quarterback letting the ball go and getting hit. Perfect spot for the receiver. Receiver thought he wasn't down, but that was a nice play.
1st and 10, Vettel under center, hands off, up the middle. Couple of yards gained.
Wow, you see that line? The line is pushed up at a big 5 yards. As an offensive lineman, that's about as good a job as you can do.
3 yards gained, 2nd down and 7. Coming up on 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. No score, but I'll tell you what, a quick strike right away from the Lancers.
Yeah, that's a real way to change the momentum. They had that 10-minute drive or close to 10-minute drive, and you come out with a fumble recovery and a nice big play.
Under 3 minutes in the first, no score. Vettel again under center, hands off right side. This time to Habibi Likio. Gets a couple of yards again, flag down.
Yeah, I saw it here on the near side. I'm not quite sure. It might be a chop block, illegal chop block. They might have double teamed, done a high-low here on the defensive line, or potentially a holding. We'll see what we've got. And we got a personal foul, chop block. That's right, on the offensive lineman. Sometimes as an offensive lineman, it's tough, but you go low to stop the defenders, especially when the ball's running away from you like it was in that last play. You just want to get the defender on the ground. But what you have to always make sure that you don't do is that you have a defender who gets hit by one offensive lineman low and then another offensive lineman high. That's just not safe, and we don't want to see that out here. So that's a big penalty, a 15-yard penalty there on the offense.
That'll push them back across midfield to their own 49-yard line.
We got Twins. I'm thinking it might be a pass play here, right?
I think so. Even I could tell you that. 2nd and 22 now from their own 49. Vettel in the gun. Sits, draw play, hands off, wrapped up, just back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Wow, that defensive line really sniffed that out. Rhett and I here, we think
Fast play,
twins, second and long, second and at least 20, close to 20 yards. And the offensive coordinator calls a draw, trying to
catch him sleeping.
Yeah, catch him back. There's quite a bit of room in between the yard marker and the first down, so maybe you catch him, put that running back right up in the middle. But defensive line really held their ground and sniffed it out.
So no progress. Back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. 3rd and 22 now. Now on the right hash, Vettel back to pass, picked off and then dropped. That was about to be an incredible play.
Wow, that outside linebacker, he sniffed it. He had that quick slant coming right at him. He dropped right into his spot. The ball came right to his hands. And
take another look here.
You see the quarterback, quick slant, 2-step drop. He had it in his hands. He's going to be dreaming about that tomorrow. No one was in front of him. That was a pick six. With an opportunity to put some points on the board. But nice play nonetheless. Nice play. Forcing the 4th down, 4th and long.
4th and long. Punt team in now. Kick is up. Bounces at the 20, down to the 10. Looks like St. Francis is going to get there in time. Down it at the 2.
Yeah, that was a great great coverage there. They didn't bring the heat. The punter had lots of time. He had a nice spiral. Got a great St. Francis bounce, and his team was down there to recover the ball inside the 5.
So under 2 minutes now, 1:37 left in the first quarter. No score, and despite some fireworks from Vettel, not much going for the Lancers on their first drive there. Ball back to the Crusaders, 1st and 10 from their own 3-yard line. Long way to go.
Yeah, this is tough as an offensive player when you're pinned back in your own end zone. You know, there's not much you can do here. You stack the line. You see they got their tight end, some of the that wing back that's in there. But a little bit of confusion. Number 77 runs onto the field. Might have not known that he was in at the time. Let's look for something, run up the middle. That's what I'm thinking.
So here's character. Run up the middle. Couple of yards gained. Clock keeps moving. 2nd down.
Yeah, the defense saw that coming right there, and they'll maybe a little trickery here on this next play, but I think that it's an obvious choice to try to just give yourself some room there when you're pinned deep into your own end zone.
How do you think about approaching the end of a quarter like this with the clock running out? Doesn't really make a difference?
There's no real difference here. I mean, the wind isn't really heavy tonight, so you're not going to see, change of.
Under a minute. Here's a snap. Outside option. Ball's loose. Fumble. Looks like St. Francis is on it, and then the ball popped out again. It looks like the Lancers have it. We'll see.
Well, that sure is a risky play there. Risky play for the quarterback to be deep in his end zone. Defensive lineman played it perfectly, waited for him. Unfortunately, running back there, number 25, just wasn't able to handle the ball.
Riordan did get back on it, so they'll retain possession.
Yeah, Garrison Howe, unfortunately, the ball was in and out of his hands, but they got the ball back. 3rd and 3. All things considered, a pretty nice play.
Clock running out, under 20 now in the first quarter. No score. Looks like this will be last play from scrimmage in the quarter unless they let it run out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That'll do it. First quarter's in the books, folks. No score here in this league opener for both these teams, Archbishop Riordan and the St. Francis Lancers. No score, 0-0 heading into the second. We'll be back. Welcome back, KMVT 15 Sports. 0-0 starting second quarter, 3rd and 3 from the 10-yard line for the visiting Archbishop Riordan Crusaders.
And you can see the rage cage out there for St. Francis. They're well known in the area for being a pretty rowdy group of kids.
Character drops back, takes the pass, out to the left side. It'll be about a 5-yard gain or so. Should be a first down. Yep, chains are moving. First down, Crusaders.
Yeah, that was a nice move
there out on the perimeter. He had that nice short pass, made a move, made a guy miss, got down move the chains. That's about as good as you can do out there on the perimeter into the field.
So first down and 10 now from their own 15-yard line for the Crusaders. Xavier Character leading the charge.
As a defender here, you got the wide side of the field. There's 3 receivers out there. They're really trying to spread you out there on the wide side of the field. Either there's a pass or they're gonna, and we got motion as well.
Character in the gun. One in the backfield with him. Hands off, tripped up. Looks like the back ran into his own quarterback.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if they didn't block the defensive lineman or the linebacker if he was coming in hot, but wow, that sure was a nice hit there in the background.
That was Max Mazie of the Crusaders.
Oh yeah,
with the handoff.
Number 52, I think, there on defense, just beating his man up
front and coming in for the nice tackle for loss. That's about the best thing you can do there, Mr. Manoa.
3-yard loss. Second down and 13 now from the 12. 11 minutes and counting in the second quarter. No score, St. Francis and Riordan. 4 wide receivers. Character back in the gun. Nobody with him. Flag down. Do you see anything?
I don't know if it could be a delay of game. It looks like they took some time there to take that snap. I think that's what I'm going to see. Let's see here. Missed the call, but it was a 5-yard penalty. It could be a delay of game. They were taking their sweet time.
I think they called false start.
Oh, there we go.
Didn't catch it. In any event, 5-yard loss. Second down and 18 now from the 7-yard line. Same formation now from the left pass.
Empty backfield there.
Character in the shotgun.
Look for a deep ball.
2-step drop. Wrapped up. It looks like he's brought down in the end zone. Ball might be loose.
That's either a safety or a touchdown.
Signaling safety.
Safety.
Wow. Well, that's an unorthodox way to start the scoring.
Yeah, that sure is dangerous, being deep into your own end zone, and you got the D-line coming after him, number 52, I believe.
Coming in, forcing that safety. That's number 52, Tyler Manoa, the same defensive lineman who beat his man a few plays ago to make that big tackle for a loss. He sure is having a good series here.
So the Lancers strike first. They get the safety, and the first 2 points are on the board. They lead 2-0, 10-14 in the second quarter, and we'll come back. Hey, welcome back. KMVT 15, 2-0. Lancers strike first. 10 minutes and 14 seconds left in the second quarter. What do you make out of that defensive series there?
Yeah, that defensive stop sure was exciting to see, especially as a college D lineman, myself. It's fun to see the defensive scoring first. It's always fun to see defense. We always used to say defense wins championships, and you don't win championships 2 points at a time, but you never know. Those 2 points could come down and be important there at the end of the game. Another interesting thing, after a safety, you kick off from the 20-yard line instead of the 40. Oftentimes you can either punt or kick. It's something that you don't practice very often, but you do know when it's coming. So you're definitely going to be seeing a return here by the Lancers.
Here's the kick from the 20, low quick, bounces across midfield at about the 35. Picked up on the left side, that's Dylan Navarrete. Breaks some room, he shoots past 2 guys down on the far sideline, about 30 yards, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Lancers from the Crusaders' 30-yard line. Wow.
Yeah, he sure let that play develop there. The hole opened up there on the left side. A few key blocks by some of his up front guys, and they
gave him the room to run. So that sure was exciting to see, and fun to be a part of. They're turning the momentum of this game with that safety, that big return. They're already in the red zone almost.
Lancers leading 2-0 with the ball. 10:06 left to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10 from the Crusaders' 34-yard line.
And they've got the whole double tight, a wing back in motion. They're coming up the middle.
Here's the handoff. Left side bounces off. This is Fox with about a 2-3 yard gain. Second down.
Looks like there might be a flag on. Do I see a flag on the play on that far end zone? I didn't see a penalty, but looks like there might be a defensive penalty or potential hold.
My mistake. That was Habibi Likio with the carry.
It was on the defense.
And the
penalty will be there, tacked on to the end of the run. Brings up a new first down on the Crusaders' 23-yard line.
So the length of the carry and another 5 makes it first down and 10 from the 22. Face mask.
What we're hearing is that it was a face mask penalty as they were bringing him down at the end of the play, and never good to see as a defender.
Vettel under center. Hands off, up the middle, bounces off to the right side.
Wow,
Gets past a couple of defenders and a 4 or 5 yard gain.
What a hole they had there. They're running behind the fullback. It looks like they had several of their large offensive linemen there on the right side. There was nobody at the line of scrimmage point of attack. He had a hole big enough to run a truck through it, and they had to take him out low. You saw one of the secondary, one of the players in the secondary there going low on him to take him down. But
that was number 3, Cyrus Habibi Likio, a 6'1" senior running back. I'm told he's committed to Washington State next year. Second down and 4 from the 17. Under 9 minutes in the second. 2-0 Lancers. Vettel handoff left side. Habibi Likio again breaks the tackler. Is brought down at the inside the 10. Looks like at about the 9-yard line.
Yeah, I like how the Crusaders there. They stuffed up the hole out there on the out there on the outside of the field. They weren't letting Likio come through, but he had the awareness. Jab step. Came inside, saw the opening on the inside. The linebackers had overcommitted, found the crease, and got some yardage there. It was a nice play.
And they've gone to Habibi Likio 3 consecutive snaps now. 8:20 in the second. First and goal from the 9, rather. Vettel, handoff. Again, right side. Touchdown. A 9-yard gain for Brandon Baines. For the Lancers.
Yeah, the crowd's going wild. The crowd's going wild as they see their star running back coming right off tackle. Offensive lineman really just pushing the defense into the end zone, basically, and Likio really taking the offensive line's guide and putting it right in the end zone. That's nice. That's nice to see.
Number 11, Matt Keith, in to attempt the extra point. Kick is up. And it is good.
That was a nice kick. It's always good to see automatic. That's what you want your snapper, your holder, and your kicker.
Confidence.
As my high school football coach used to say, the most important player on the team was the long snapper, because he had to get that ball right to the spot and allow the kicker that opportunity to put points on the board.
So 9-0 now after the Lancers get a 9-yard touchdown run out of Brandon Baines. 8:13 left to go in the second quarter. A 9-0 lead for the home team, and we'll be back. Welcome back. Here's Matt Keith kicking off midway through the second. It's going to be a long kick. I believe it sailed all the way past the back of the end zone.
Yeah, he sure was excited after that nice PAT, I believe. Same kicker, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
he just let that ball sail. Didn't allow the Crusaders an opportunity to return it. That's what you want to see as a special teams coordinator.
Going to keep the momentum going. No chance. So 9-0 now. 8:13 in the second quarter. The Crusaders are going to take over from their own 20.
And we'll see how the Crusaders look
to combat the defensive
line on the Lancers, who made a big impact last series.
Character back in the shotgun, man in motion. That's Boone heading over to the right side. Handoff. Boone takes it. Almost gets around the corner, but no dice. Pushed out of bounds after maybe a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, you see the cornerback there. He was fighting. He had a couple guys on him, but he just strung the play out, used the boundary as the 12th man on the field. As a cornerback, that's what you want to do. You want to make sure that the running back continues running into the boundary. At some point, he's going to have to turn up, and your opportunity there is just to push him out of bounds. Nice play on the cornerback.
Spot says 2 yards gained on the play. Brings up 2nd and 8 from the 22 from the right hash. Character. One man with him in the backfield.
They're getting an audible from the sideline.
2nd and 8. 8 minutes to go in the second. Crusaders trailing by 9. Hands off up the middle. Tripped up. Looks like he might have tripped over Character's feet. It should be a back to line of scrimmage, maybe.
Yeah, you see the coach there was audibling in some type of inside draw or inside run play.
What's going through the defense's mind as they see an audible being called, reacting to that?
You know, it's tough to see, right? And tough to know. You, as a defender, you always see the different formations and you know the tendencies of the different teams. But once you see an audible, sometimes you pick up on the different audibles, and that's always fun to sniff out.
You learn them over the course of the game.
Yeah.
3rd and 8 now, 7:15 in the second. Character back. Steps back to pass. Off his back foot. Ball sails up and over. Looks like he caught it. It's going to be ruled no catch.
Oh, wow.
The ball hit the turf before it was picked up.
You know, that's one of the plays out there that if you've got a strong defensive line that you can come back to them. You see that it was
from
a
my
screen
angle,
play.
it looked like he got it.
They let the defensive line come in. You can't see it from the video, but what happened was the defensive line was very aggressive. They let him sail right through. They tried to set up the screen play to the running back. They had a linebacker in there, outside linebacker, cornerback type that was sitting right there and almost had a nice interception.
And what do you know about the quarterback's throwing mechanics there off his back foot? As I understand it, that makes the ball go high and sail low. Short.
Yeah, it's never good to be if you're not set, and if you have these big 200+ pound defensive linemen running at you, some of which are looking to play in that next level, college football. It's a terrifying view as a quarterback, and sometimes you just get rushed. And the ball sails a little bit.
4th down and 8 now. Punt team in. Here's the snap. Kick is up. Spiral. It's going to go straight across midfield. It's about the 45. Taken by St. Francis. Carried around the right side. Breaks past one tackler. Wrapped up by the 2nd and 3rd after about a 10-yard return.
Yeah, I believe that was number 43 on the play for the Crusaders. He sure stuck him up there right at the line. Mel Falaeve. He had a nice play, a real truck stick. If any of you guys out there play Madden,
it's one of the few video games I played growing up.
It's always
Madden 06.
I'm not sure. Maybe it was square, maybe it was circle. I can't remember, but I sure remember how to do it on the football field. And nothing better than stopping somebody's momentum and burying them right into the turf.
Xbox or PlayStation?
Oh, we're a PlayStation family.
That's right. Okay, 6:52 left in the second quarter. 1st and 10 now for the Lancers from the Crusader 44-yard line. After what is spotted as an 11-yard return for St. Francis. First and 10 from the 44. Vettel takes the handoff, steps back to pass. Long pass, left side. Shaky spiral, caught at the 10-yard line. 5, dive for the pylon. Touchdown, Lancers.
What a beautiful play there. You had the I formation, tight end right. Quarterback, they've been running it up the gut, running it off tackle for who knows how many plays in the last quarter and a half. They fake the handoff, have the receiver go deep. He beats his man. Quarterback puts up a nice ball. Receiver makes a heck of a play. Comes back for the ball. High points the ball and puts it into the end zone. How exciting for the offensive coordinator and the team to put the Crusaders what will be down by 16.
So another touchdown. Here's the kick. It's up and whistles. It's through the uprights, and it is good. No flag down. And that'll be 16-0 now in favor of the Lancers. Tell you what, they're getting their money's worth out of that cannon.
Yeah, they are. Let's hope that they have enough gunpowder for the number of shots they're going to go off tonight.
So 16-0 now. Lancers score again. And with 6:43 left in the second quarter, Riordan will receive. So it's all Lancers all game long so far. If you're Riordan, what do you do to come
I don't
back?
know. The Crusaders, they had some opportunities earlier in that first quarter. They were driving the ball for quite a while. Now, it's unfortunate that they weren't able to convert on that long drive, but I think that they get the ball here. There sure is an opportunity, definitely, to put some points on the board before the end of the half. 6 minutes left. Let's make sure that keep everybody in the game. The rage cage is going pretty wild right now, though.
Well, Keith's been pretty busy. A couple of PATs and a few kickoffs. Kicks away. Ball is down to the goal line, and that's going to be a touchback in the end zone.
Yeah, so for some of you out there who see the ball went right through across the goal line, unlike college and pro football, in high school football, as the ball crosses the goal line, the ball is out of or it's a dead ball, and they start on the 20-yard line. So different than some of the other leagues out there, but you saw that the return man tried to catch it on the 1-yard line, but unfortunately stepped into the end zone.
So 6:43, 1st and 10 from the 20. Crusaders with the ball. Hand off to the right side, wrapped up at about the line of scrimmage, over to the far sideline.
Yeah, and that looked like a real option. The quarterback had the option of, handing it off to his running back or taking it himself. He chose to give it to the running back. The running back tried to catch the corner there. The defensive line and outside linebackers weren't having any of that. Stopped him for just over a 1-yard gain.
Yep, 6:20 in the second remaining. 16-0 Lancers. Crusaders with the ball, driving from their own 22-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Character back, one-man backfield, steps back into the gun, lets it fly. Great diving pass break up there. That was Bennett Williams. Great play to get in front of the ball. Do you think they had a chance to catch that?
What I saw here, though, the offensive line sure stoned them up cold. Quarterback had all the time in the world, put it into an opportunity for his receiver to catch it, and as you saw there, the receiver went laid out for the ball, but was unable to make that completion.
Incomplete pass, no gain. 3rd down and 8 from the 22. Under 6 minutes now in the second.
A little bit of confusion there on the Crusaders offense. They're trying to get some people in and out of the game.
Nobody in the backfield with character. Man in motion. Takes out near side. Looks like it's an incomplete pass, a little too low.
Yeah, almost a pick there. That defender, he had twins to his side. The inside man motioned into the backfield, and quarterback had a little quick hitch right on the line, gave him the quick screen, whatever you want to call it, there on the line. And defender, cornerback, almost dove and made that pick. That would have really turned the tables.
So 4th down and long. Looks like they have the punt team in. From their own 22. Cyrus Habibilikio back deep to receive, looks like. And it's, no, they're going to.
It looks like the guy off the edge, he might have made contact with the ball. I'm not quite sure, but he definitely, he ran into the kicker. I'm getting the white hat show the signal that he tipped the ball. So there was a tip. Nice pressure off the far side of the sideline from St. Francis. He tipped the ball, rushed his man, tipped the ball, and ran into the kicker. If he hadn't have tipped that ball, that would have been a big penalty.
So a very favorable field position here, 2/3 of the way through the second quarter. 5 minutes, 41 seconds to go until halftime. Lancers leading 16-0 and just got the ball back and will drive from the Crusaders' own 41-yard line. Vettel hands off. Habibilikio gains a couple of yards.
Yeah, he's getting behind that big offensive line that he's got there. He's just pushing down the field, and And when you got an offensive surge like you do here for St. Francis every play, it's a nice way to be a running back. You just get behind them, muscle your way through a few yards here and there, and break a couple. Hopefully we see that offensive line stay fit throughout the whole game.
Vettel under center, 2nd and 7, 5 minutes in the second, leading by 16. Hands off Habibi Likio again, bounces off one, brought down after about a yard.
Yeah, what a play.
Third down.
I can't get the number there, but number 36, I believe, defensive lineman there just held up his man, made the tackle on the line of scrimmage, only had a 1 or 2 yard gain. That's exciting. That's an exciting play for that defensive tackle.
3rd down and 6 now from the 37-yard line. Vettel once again under center, 2 in the backfield. Shows handoff, keeps it, bounces off right side, scrambling out of the pocket. Complete, it looks like, across the middle. Be short of a first down. It is ruled complete.
Yeah, you saw his agility there. He really was able to get out of the pocket when the pressure was coming. Gave it to number 24, Tao Simp. As you see here, the quarterback's taken back. The defensive tackle got beat by his man. He went out to the edge, dropped it off right to his running back for a few yards short of the first down. But you're in 4th down territory here. You got to go for it.
They are going for it. Vettel once again lining up under center. 4th and 3 from the 34-yard line. Time is called for, I believe. The whistles blow. We'll see what happens. Looks like it will be a timeout taken by St. Francis.
Yeah, the St. Francis Lancers got out there with their jumbo package. They had 3 in the backfield, 2 tight ends.
They must have not liked what they saw when they got up to the line of scrimmage. It's always important to, they have 3 timeouts left in with 3 timeouts, they take one of them. Not that important at this point in the juncture in the game. Burn a timeout, go back, regroup, and look back at the playbook, see the defense, get coached up, and hopefully make that surge for those few important yards right now.
So if you're Riordan in the huddle right now, and you're looking at the past the whole second quarter, it's been all Lancers. What kind of a play are you looking for out of this 4th and short, 3.5 minutes left at about the 35-yard line?
There's 2 ways to look at this. You got what's working for St. Francis, just pushing it right off tackle, or maybe there's some trickery that they've got up their sleeve. You see again, they've got that jumbo package in, a wing back to the right, but I formation. I'm thinking power play.
So here we go. Vettel under center. Hands off. It's going to be Habibi Likio up the middle. Looks like he got the first down.
I don't know. It could be close.
It's going to be close, though, at about the 30-yard line. It probably will depend on the spot. Let's see.
Yeah, they knew it was coming. It was that wingback came in motion right there. Power off tackle. You can see Habibi Likio saw the seam, pushed forward, tried to extend the ball for a first down, but
based on the spot,
it's pretty close.
I'm not sure if that's going to quite make it. We'll see. They're bringing the chains out to measure now.
This is an important play right before half.
Yeah.
Scoring before half really puts a dagger into the other team.
The spot is about half a yard shy of the 30-yard line. The Crusaders 30, that is. Here's the measurement. And should be a first down.
Yeah, it is a first down. He had it by about half a football length, so a real close spot there. But it fell the way of St. Francis, and they're keeping momentum into the half.
Totally. 1st and 10 now. It'll be a first down for the Lancers from the 31. 3:26 to go in the first half. Lancers leading by 16.
Yeah, at this point of the game, you start thinking about the clock, but I'm not expecting any no-huddle offense.
Flag down. Did you see anything?
Yeah, it looks like the left guard on the offense jumped off sides. Just a false start. Not what you want to do after you just had such a big play. now you're backing yourself up, 1st and 15, getting out of the red zone. Just unfortunate mental mistake that that you got to have cleaned up by the 4th game of the season. It's something you always shoot yourself. It's like shooting yourself in the foot. Just a small little mistake, but could mean a lot at this point of the game. It looks like they got double tight end to the near side.
5 yards back now. It's 1st and 15. Vettel hands off to Bibilicchio, wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. Who got there first?
Wow, 66 and 34 for the Crusaders.
That was Philip Calave with the first hit. Wrapped him up and held him too. Bibilicchio.
Yeah, they really just jetted right into the gap,
Jumped the gap there.
and you can see beat his man number 70. So it looks like number 66 for the Crusaders. Our big man, Philip Kulave, beating number 70 on the offensive line and blowing up the play.
So 1 yard loss on 1st down brings up 2nd and 16 from the 37.
Yeah, if you're Archbishop right now, you got to start thinking about when you're going to use those timeouts. Hopefully you can.
Here's the snap. Vettel back, dumps it off. Big hit from Riordan's own.
Number 34,
Fala Asioto
Good luck pronouncing that.
Wow,
that was
what
impressive.
a stick.
He came up big time on the screenplay. You can see here the offensive lineman letting their man come off. Screenplay, and wow, lowering his shoulder, nice clean hit. I know a lot of people are out there wondering about those targeting calls. That was a great clean hit coming up on the receiver and bringing him back. So, looks like there was a potential penalty on the play.
I didn't see any indication from the officiating crew.
Oh no. As you can see here, they've got the quarterback throws the ball. Oh, could be right there. There's the play. You can't take that shot on the quarterback.
That late hit.
That was a late hit on the quarterback. That's just a
mental mistake.
Yeah, and you want to keep the quarterback safe.
Yeah.
They're sitting back there, and they do get hit sometimes, but there's no reason to have a late hit.
So a big penalty, 1st and 10 from the 24, under 2 minutes. Vettel hands off to Bibilicchio, breaks the hole to the 10, out to the left side, 5 yards, touchdown to Bibilicchio.
Wow, what control of his body he had there. He broke through the line, sidestep, juked a man, almost was falling over. You can see right off tackle there, bread and butter. Nice hole they had. Oh, sidestepped the safety, what it looks like, and then just turned on the jets and ran to the corner of the end zone. What a play by our big man, number 3, Bibilicchio.
22-0 now in the 1st quarter, and no sign of letting up from the Lancers. Here's Keith in to attempt the PAT.
They saw something odd.
Snap. Kick is up.
That was a unique play you see there on the point after attempt. They shifted one of the players, the wing back on the right-hand side of the offense, got up on the line. They had double tight, and they put 2 wings on the left side. They must have thought that there was some type of pressure coming from the left, something that I've never seen.
In any event, the kick is up and it is good. It is now 23-0 Lancers in the 1st half.
Yeah, with a minute and a half, you got to hope and pray that you can get that ball. Don't allow the ball to come into the end zone, and that you can get some type of return. These returns really can change the momentum in the game. When you set up a nice return, you get it to midfield, maybe even past midfield. This is your opportunity to score when you're on kickoff return right now, and it's your opportunity to really have a nice big hit on the kickoff return. You've got these guys running down full steam, and sometimes you see one of the men on kickoff not see one of the kickoff returners and just get them in the side and lay them out. That's a fun thing to do.
So here's Keith again, kicking off from the 40 with a minute 30 left in the 2nd quarter. Ball's going to sail into the end zone, touchback from the 20. So after a sluggish start from the Lancers, they didn't score until, I believe, the very tail end of the first quarter. They've put on 3 scores and a safety to start the game and lead 23-0 with a minute and a half left to go in the first half. Yeah,
you're probably going to see the Crusaders come out here,
yep.
No huddle offense. They've got the next few plays already teed up, so they can use their time. I believe they've got 2 timeouts left. Try to drive the field 80 yards to get into that end zone before half. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Character back in the gun. Hands off, right side up the middle. Big hole, 1st down and more. Wrapped up at the 35. 1st down, Riordan. You knew that the St. Francis Lancers, they did not expect a run play on that first play. They were expecting something deep. Caught them off guard. Nice block by the offensive line to string out the DN, who's coming in hot. Handoff, right side, same play, another big run. This time past midfield. Clock's running at 1:10. It'll stop a bit to move the chains, but we got another 1st down for the Crusaders into Lancer territory now. Yeah, you do what works for your team, right? And the coach saw an opportunity to run the play right there, spread the field out with all of these receivers out on the line, run it up the middle. Here we go again. Same play, handoff up the middle. Not much of a gain this time. A few yards. It'll be 2nd and about 7. Maybe a 3, possibly 4-yard gain. Yeah, you got to get up on the ball right now. You're losing precious seconds. Those last 10 seconds that just wound off the clock because the offensive line, wasn't there ready. Under a minute now. We got 42 seconds. 2nd down and 7 after a 3-yard gain from the 44. Character back to pass across the middle. Bumps before he got there. That is a flag. Yeah, you saw that the back judge there, right in plain view. He was able to see the contact right there before the ball got there. It was a catchable ball, and unfortunately for St. Francis, they made a play on the player and not on the ball. So that'll be that'll go against the defense. 34 seconds remaining. Clock stops. Poor time to make a big penalty. Pass interference can really, moves the chains about 20 yards or so because the penalty was so far downfield. So inside the 30 now. 1st and 10 from the 29. Crusaders trailing 23-0, looking to make something going into halftime. Character back in the gun. Takes a handoff, steps back. Pressure coming, intercepted. Nope. Excuse me. Nope, screenplay. Yep. Nice little screenplay. He was turned around, though. They tried that screenplay, and it looks like they called a timeout. Thank you, my mistake. Right after that play. Nice smart coaching and clock control by the Crusaders. So my mistake there. Nice little pass over the top. Great heads-up play from Character with the pressure coming. Oh, yeah. Those offensive linemen, it's a... Welcome back, KMVT 15 Sports. 26 seconds remaining in the first half. Lancers leading 23-0. Everyone's on the edge of their seat right now. But the Crusaders are threatening. 2nd down and 7 from the 26-yard line. Character back in the gun. Empty backfield. Stepping back. Targets right side. Complete. Ball's loose. Looked like a fumble. And who's going to dive on it first? It looks like the officials are signaling Lancer ball. You know what that looked like? They had a open backfield or empty backfield, trips right. It looked as though they might have been setting up the hook and ladder, the good old trick play. For all 3 receivers did about a 5 or 10 yard hitch. Turned around, and I saw that the inside receiver was looking as though that he was going to get that ball on the hook and ladder. Could have been a pretty exciting play, unfortunately. For the Crusaders, the Lancers take the ball back, go into victory formation, kneel the ball, and let the clock run out for the end of the first half. So 10-9, 8-7. It's going to be 23-0. St. Francis with a big lead going into halftime. So initial reactions halftime from both sides. If you're the Lancers, what are you thinking? And if you're Riordan, how do you come back? The Lancers really had the opportunity there in the first quarter to come out and come out strong. They had ball control. I thought this was going to be a a nice big, long push for the Crusaders. The Crusaders came out. They had, I think it was an 8-minute drive.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it
controlled most of the tempo first quarter.
It didn't end in their favor. And since those moments, the ability for the Lancers to get out there with the ball control, pretty amazing.
So the league opener for both of these teams, member of the WCAL, Archbishop Riordan, the Crusaders on the road visiting the St. Francis Lancers. Your score is 23-0 at halftime, and we'll come back. Welcome back to KMVT 15 Sports. I'm Rhett Anderson along with Austin Pulsifer. 12 minutes on the clock, starting the third quarter, ending halftime 23-0 Lancers at home in their league opener against the visiting Archbishop Riordan Crusaders. Austin, what's kind of been the theme of the first half?
Like we said earlier, the Crusaders came out strong early on. They had that long drive, and then it's really been the Lancers' ball and the Lancers' story for the rest of the half. They scored 3 times, 3 touchdowns, and that first score of the game, that safety. They've really dominated, but we'll see what happens. Lancers are getting the ball back here at the beginning of the second half. They kicked off the first half. We'll see what happens.
So Riordan will kick off, and Lancers will be deep to receive, going left to right on your screen, leading 23-0. They'll also have the ball, be receiving the kick. On his way, here's the kick. It is up, and it's a little off to the right side, taken at the 8-yard line. Returned back to the 20-25, breaks a run up to the 40-yard line, pushed out of bounds at the 42. 1st and 10 after a great return.
Wow, what a return there by St. Francis, getting the ball at the inside the 10, pushing it all the way out to the 40-yard line. Big momentum changer for St. Francis. Nice field position to start the half.
They'll be starting from their own 42. Vettel and company looking for their first league victory in the WCAL. 11:51 on the clock here in the second quarter. A little bit of a hold-up here. Not sure what's going on with the officiating crew.
Looks like there was a penalty
against the Lancers,
so they're going to be pushed back. Not all for naught, but real tough way to start the half with a silly penalty right there.
15-yard
kickoff return.
Penalty pushes them back to their own 26, where it'll be also 1st and 10. Did you catch what that was?
Yeah, I couldn't tell. It might be. It might have been a sideline warning. 15-yard sideline warning, but
what's that?
That's my best guess. When the sideline was getting too close to the field and the ref didn't think it was safe for the team, you can get penalized pretty quickly.
1st and 10 from the 26 now. Vettel under center, man in motion over to the right side. 2 wideouts, 2 in the backfield. Takes a snap, hands off right side. Abibilikio spins off one, jukes another, gets into the 4th defender, and is finally brought down at about the 34, almost a 1st down run.
Yeah, I thought that defensive tackle had a nice stop there in the backfield.
Me too.
But Abibiliki just really bounced off of him, made a nice cut, got upfield, ran north and south. He sure is having a game tonight.
Dude's got some wheels. 2nd and 2, 8-yard gain. Lancers on the right hash from the 34. Kettle again under center. Vettel again under center. 2 in the backfield, handoff. Abibilikio, again, this is Krishan Bishop. No gain. Maybe a couple of yards. It looks like it'll actually be about a 2-yard gain. Almost a 1st down.
Yeah, they're moving the chains.
First down, move the chains.
Yeah, he got just enough there. It didn't look like quite a play, but sometimes it's those few yards that move the chains that really do make the difference. So nice play by St. Francis, even though the defensive line for the Crusaders, it looked as though defensive line and linebackers had him stopped.
1st and 10 now from the 36th, and not only are the Lancers driving, but they're taking up some clock doing it. See if they can keep this up. Shades of the first quarter here, but on the other side. 23-0 Lancers leading 1st and 10 from their own 36. Vettel under center. 2 backs. takes the handoff, rolls out left side, lets it fly. No good. Incomplete on the left side. Targeted Garrett McCarthy.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a man defense out there, but they went for the flood route. They had a guy shallow, a guy about 10 yards deep that Vettel tried to hit, and then a guy downfield. The pass incomplete. You can see here Vettel dropping back, going for the mid route there on the out route, number 2. Unfortunately, the ball just beyond his reach, and was not able to make that completion.
Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10.
Nice defense as well. You saw the outside linebacker and cornerbacks. They had him stuck on him like glue.
Vettel under center. 2 backs. 2nd down, 10 to go. Takes a snap. 2-step drop. Option out left side. Habibi Likio catches it and gets up to about the 41.
Yeah, that was a nice play there. That was a nice play. He had the running back out there on the swing pass. Had all of the defensive linebackers coming in towards him, hit him out on the corner. Whatever way you can get your star athlete with the ball on the perimeter is what you want to do. Whether it's a run play, whether it's a jet sweep, send him in a motion, whether it's throwing it to him on the perimeter.
Let him outside, let him make a play. That's what you want to do.
3rd down and 6 from the 40. 4-yard pickup for Habibi Likio. On the catch, Vettel drops back, airs it out down the right sideline.
Wow.
And a great catch.
Wow, he had 1 foot. 1 foot in. College rules in, high school in. Pro, he didn't make the catch, but this is high school, so that was one heck of a catch down the field, and St. Francis sure is getting aggressive here with these back-to-back-to-back pass plays, and that was a nice ball, a nice throw and catch. Put it up in the air, let your receiver make an
athletic move, and that was an exciting play by
the St. Francis Lancers.
Great catch over the shoulder down the right sideline.
You just missed it in the replay, but what we saw up here in the booth, he just made that 1 foot in.
Here's Vettel, hands off, up the middle. Habibi Likio sheds 3 or 4 tacklers, finally brought down at the 25.
Yeah, they can barely manage him up on the line there. That offensive line sure is just open up holes, and when you got a running back with the caliber that Habibi Likio plays with, number 3 just is a monster with the ball. He can turn on the speed. He can make the quick moves. I think he has an opportunity to play at that next level.
Under 9 minutes in the 3rd quarter, 23-0 Lancers. Vettel hands off again to Habibi Likio. Breaks 1 tackler, breaks a 2nd tackler, still on his feet. Finally brought down just short of the 10. Fumble! It looks like Riordan got on it first. We'll see what the call is.
Oh no, that's really tough. When you're getting the ball, play after play after play, you're really getting hit on, and he was breaking tackle after tackle. And you can see here, number 3 breaks 1.
2, well, 2 people there. Call that 3. Breaks a 4th. Finally punched loose, but it's like St. Francis pounced on it.
Yeah, number 70 got there. I don't know if he ended up with the ball, but number 70 offensive lineman jumped right on the ball, got that ball back. That could have been a real momentum changer, but good for St. Francis to not mess that up.
About 8 minutes left in the 3rd, 1st and 10. Hands off. Bishop takes the carry. Bounces off 1 tackler to the left side, a couple of yards gain, 2nd down.
Yeah, Trayshawn Bishop really is doing a good job coming in for those short yardage plays,
making the important yards that you need. Getting 5 yards on 1st and 10 inside the 20-yard line is no easy task. You really got to, that's heads up, hard-nosed football down here in the red zone.
5-yard pickup, 2nd down and 5 from the 13-yard line inside the red zone and threatening. Looking to add to their 23-point lead. Vettel from the left hash under center. Pitch out, right side. This is Bishop. Stops, pulls up the right side.
That was a nice move by Trayshawn. They had the tight trips there on the right side of the field, but the defense was not confused. They knew that it was going to be a pitch their way or sweep their way. They came in, tried to make the tackle. Treson made a fantastic move, made for a nice third and 1 and third and short type of play here in the red zone.
Ball spotted at the 10-yard line. They got third down and 2 to go. Under 7 in the third quarter.
You can see the defense out there. They're getting tired. They're looking for an opportunity to get off the field. They've got to make this stop in order to let their offense try to make a play.
Vettel under center, ball between the hashes, hands off straight up the middle, pushing forward 4 yards, another 5, 6. It looks like he's across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown, Lancers.
Wow, number 32. Apete.
No, I take that back. It looks like they're spotting it just short of the goal line.
Oh,
Everyone
wow.
thought that was a touchdown.
He's going to feel like he just got robbed. He just kept those feet moving, got behind his offensive line, and he was like a bowling ball in there. Just kept those feet moving, looking for an opportunity. He pushed the field, close to 10 yards.
Look how close the ball is to the goal line. It's got to be, less than a yard, maybe 6 inches or so. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. From the 1, handoff up the middle, across the goal line. He got the ball right back, and his touchdown.
You got to love that as a fullback. You don't get many touches on the ball, and if he got so close, number 32.
Opete Fangupo, if he got very close that last play.
That's a good play call.
Coaches gave him the opportunity to punch it in, first and inches on the close to the goal line. Exciting for him. He's going to remember that for a long time.
Keith in to attempt the PAT.
They fan out the left side of the line again.
Here's the snap. Hold is down. Kick is up. And it is good. So Fangupo punches it in for 6, and Keith adds another. That'll make it 30-0 in favor of the home Lancers with about 6 minutes left to go in the third. We'll come back. Welcome back, KMVT 15 Sports. Take a look at that cannon. That is smaller than I thought it would be, to be honest.
The kick is off.
And 6 minutes left in the third. Riordan elects to let it go sailing over the head. It'll be a touchback from the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Crusaders.
Yeah, the Lancers, their kicking game, he's been automatic today with those 3, call it 4 point after attempts right through the end zone, and then he's had, I think every one of his kickoffs has gone into the end zone. He's done his job and more for the Lancers this evening.
That's right. 1st and 10 now from the 20. 6 minutes to go in the third. Big lead for the home team. Character in the gun takes the handoff. Actually delivers a handoff and wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Yeah, the Crusaders there, they had twins
to both sides. They were looking for an opportunity to really spread out the defense. But unfortunately for them, the Lancers had the box filled. Did not allow, with their defensive line, they sucked up that option play and made a tackle for a loss.
Ball spotted at the 20. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Character in the gun. Steps back. Takes the snap. Looks right. Complete. Be about a 7-8 yard gain. Knocked out of bounds. That was shy of the 30.
That was a great play. Great throw and catch there by the offense. The Crusaders were under pressure, and number 1 out there on the perimeter had 2 defenders in his zone. He was able to make that nice catch, get out to the out of bounds, and bring up a good opportunity for a 3rd and short.
Joshua Boone with the catch and the 7-yard gain. 3rd down and 3, under 5 in the third. Character in the gun from the right hash. Looks to hand off, does hand off, wrapped up in the backfield, just about back up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, if it weren't for number 44 there on St. Francis, Joey Lynham, the hole was open. He had an opportunity to really break it for a 1st down, but Joey Lynham got him in the backfield. He set up 4th too long for the Crusaders, and they set up for the punt.
So 4th down and 3, they're going to punt to Emmanuel Brown, the ball carrier, on that last snap.
The last punt we saw some heat coming off the edge, going for the.
Here's the kick. Ball is up, a high sailing ball. It's going to be caught at about the 30. This is McCarthy up the middle. He's got a bit of a hole off to the right side. Loses one, loses another, off to the races. 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown McCarthy.
Hey, number 23, you can't you gotta put it up for number 23. Brandon Baines, he had a nice block there at the end. Did not get called for the clip because he got right in front of him and allowed number 2, Garrett McCarthy, the opportunity to put it into the end zone. Garrett's got to be a happy camper right now, and has got to give it up to his punt return to give him the opportunity to set that up for a touchdown. That sure was an exciting play. But it looks like there might have been a flag on the play. Oh, wow. They're going to put that back.
Bring that back, folks.
Oh, man. Oh, that sure is frustrating. You can put it on your highlight film, but it's not going to count in the books.
Did you see the call? I didn't see it.
No, it looks like it might be a block in the back or a hold. I just missed it there from the umpire.
So bring it back, folks. No touchdown. A great run from McCarthy, but nothing doing. They're going to have the ball first, and Lancers will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 33. 30-0, not 36.
McCarthy,
no touchdown.
McCarthy's pretty frustrated, but you know, with being up 30-0, it's hard to stay frustrated.
Yeah.
That was an exciting play.
Vettel under the gun. 4 minutes in the 3rd. Hands off. Left side. Baines catches a couple of yards and almost breaks free, but wrapped up around the 32.
Yeah, that was a dangerous play there for Baines. He saw that there was nothing there on the outside, tried to cut it up, moved the ball to his other arm, which can be dangerous at some points. But good for him. He got back to the line of scrimmage or close thereof, sets up a 2nd and 10, 2nd and 11.
1 yard loss on the play, 2nd down from the 32. 3.5 minutes in the 3rd. Vettel again under center. Hands off, up the middle. Strong 6-yard run. 3rd down.
And I think that was number 24, Tao Samp. He's been getting a couple of opportunities to showcase his skills this evening. And, excuse me, Tao Samp. First name Villa Ami goes by Tao.
Under 3 minutes now, 3rd down and 6 from the 37, the Lancers' own 37, that is. Two wideouts and 2 in the backfield. Vettel under center, hands off right away to Sanft. No gain up the middle.
Yeah, and they're having the opportunity here, try and wind down some clock. It's still early in the game, but up 30-0. You start looking at protecting your players, some of your key game makers, and giving the ball to some of the other guys on the team who sometimes don't get as many touches on the ball. It's exciting to see everybody out there with that offensive line pushing the line and getting some yards.
Clock running, 2 minutes in the 3rd. 2 wideouts. Going to be 4th down and 5. Punt formation. Riordan back to receive. Here's the kick. Up, and it's going to bounce at about the 30. Takes a bounce straight up and down by St. Francis at the 27.
Yeah, not a bad punt there.
No.
Didn't take a Lancer, didn't take a Crusader bounce. They got it right where it landed. Nice way to flip the field.
So the Crusaders will take over, 1st and 10 from their own 29.
Yeah, here's an opportunity for the Crusaders. The coach is there trying to motivate them. Tell them that this is the opportunity. The game is not over yet. With a full quarter and a minute and a half to go, they have the opportunity here to come out and really set a statement, send a message that they're here to play. So this is an important possession there for the Riordan Crusaders.
and 10 on the 29-yard line. A minute 44 in the third. So Xavier character in shotgun.
Character in the shotgun from the right hash. Keeps the ball, drops back, runs out to the right side, flushed out of the pocket, a couple of yards lost on the play. Great play.
And that's again number 52, Tyler Manoa, excuse me. He is having the game of his life tonight. I hear that there are some opportunities for him to be moving on to the next level.
I heard that he's going to be joining some of the elite defensive linemen up there at Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah. With the way that he's playing, I see why they like him up there.
Minute left in the third. Character after the 2-yard loss. Second down and 12 from the 27. Steps back into the pocket. Goes to pass right side on his knees. Great catch. It looks like he was inbounds down the right sideline. First down past the 40.
Yeah, he found number 8 out there for the Crusaders. Had the opportunity. Donnie Bendo found the soft spot in the defense. And you can see here in the replay, stepped up right in the pocket, passed it right in that soft spot. Nobody was on him. Made the nice catch. Stayed in bounds. Nice play for the Crusaders.
First and 10, under a minute. Clock running in the third. Character back into the pocket. He's wrapped up and brought down. Nothing doing.
Wow, the pocket really just collapsed on him there. He didn't have anywhere to go. The defensive tackles on the outside brought in the edge. The nose tackle up the middle, and the linebackers just really,
sucked him up and spit him out. That was a coverage sack as well. He didn't have anywhere to throw to.
Under 20 seconds in the third. This should do it for the third quarter. Character might get one more snap. Second and 14 after a short loss there. Steps back, passes out left side. This time it's a complete out to Joshua Boone. Boone has got some space. He fights for about 8 yards before he's gang tackled and brought down, and that'll do it for the third quarter, folks.
That play was great there for the wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They don't get that many opportunities to get up and do some
isolated blocking.
The two you can see here in the replay, the wide receiver there just had him locked up. Both wide receivers really locked up, making the play happen. If it weren't for those two blocks, he would have had a tackle for loss. So way to go, wide receivers out on the perimeter.
Into the third quarter, it'll be third down and 5 from the 47 when we come back. Welcome back to KMVT 15 Sports. Rhett Anderson alongside Austin Pulsifer. 12 minutes on the clock starting the fourth quarter. A big lead for the Lancers, 30-0 at home against the visiting Archbishop Riordan Crusaders in the first league matchup of the season for both teams. Riordan's got the ball. It's 3rd and 5 from the 47. Character is back in the shotgun, one in the backfield with him. Keeps the ball, drops back into the pocket. Across the middle, incomplete pass.
Yeah, he had a hand on it, but he wasn't able to bring it in. Had a couple guys open that play. Real missed opportunity, but we'll see what they can do on 4th and 5. At this point in the game, it's a place where you got to go for it. You're right almost up to the 50-yard line, right in the middle of the field. You got to go for it and try to make your opportunity to score.
4th down and 5 from the 47. Character. 5 wide out, steps back into he's complete across the middle. It's going to be a first down across about the 44, 43-yard line. First down, Riordan.
Yeah, I give it up to Xavier Character there. He's stuck in the pocket. The pressure was coming. He got
knocked down, but he had an open receiver who made a play, got a first down, kept the drive alive. Great play by the Crusaders. Couldn't be happier for him.
1st and 10 now from the 42. Character drops back into the pocket. Looking down the middle, airs it out. Ball is there, but no, it's incomplete.
Oh, wow.
Just let his man.
Wow, just off.
Just a touch.
He had number 1 out there for Archbishop, Joshua Boone, out on a post route, and Joshua had his man beat. The ball just was a little out of his reach. Good opportunity. I like the play call. Take a shot downfield. I bet you see that again.
Second down and 10, again from the 42. 4 wideouts, 1 in the backfield with character. In the shotgun, takes the snap, hands off, right side up the middle, bounces off to the right hash. 2 Lancers bring him down at about the 37, third down.
Yeah, character there had the option. He ended up giving it to 25, Garrison Howe. I think that was the right move. He saw the defensive end sit still, came towards him, gave the ball away. Good move by the Crusaders, and they got the 5-6 yards. Nice play.
Third down and 5 from the 37-yard line now.
A little bit of confusion here on the Crusaders' end. Getting a guy off the field just before the snap.
Character in the shotgun, steps back to pass. Pressure coming, immediately wrapped up and brought down at the 39. Man, that was just so fast.
Yeah, nobody blocked him. Number 42 for St. Francis. Big defensive lineman, Junior Fahoko. Nobody blocking him. He got in, broke down, did not allow the quarterback to juke him, and made the sack. Just an exciting play. That he's gonna be thrilled to look back on film and watch that play. That's a highlight reel for sure.
Totally. 2-yard loss. 4th and 7 now from the 39. 10 minutes and change in the 4th. Character rolls out, sees his man right side, pushed out of bounds. I think he caught it. It is ruled a catch.
Yeah, number 22 for St. Francis, Brendan Quinn, almost had him
pushed out of bounds, but the Crusaders were able to make the catch, keep it in bounds, and stop the clock.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Lancers' 39-yard line for character and the Riordan Crusaders. About 10 minutes left in the 4th.
Yeah, the teams are looking a little tired out there. You can see the Crusaders just walking around. They've been playing hard. This has been a long drive for them. This is their opportunity. This is make or break right now. They got to put some points on the board if they have any chance of coming back.
First down and 10.
Excuse me. 1st and 10 for the Lancers.
So after that play call, it looks like it was not a catch, out of bounds, and first down for the Lancers going the other direction. Did you catch what happened there?
Yeah, it was a turnover on downs, unfortunately. And so
it was not ruled a catch on the far side?
Too hard to
called it back.
Too hard to tell because but it was a turnover on downs. The Lancers got the ball, and a nice stop, stringing it out into the boundary here by the Crusaders.
Yeah, our mistake there, folks. That was clearly signaled as a catch on the far side, but I guess it was a little bit short of the first down marker, or they ruled it out of bounds. In any event, a 3-yard loss on first down for the Lancers going the other direction. It's now 2nd and 13 from their own 31-yard line. Vettel under center, hands off, right side, no gain. In fact, might have even been a 1, maybe half a yard gain on the play.
Yeah. I like how they're moving the ball around, allowing all of the different running backs out there to get some touches on the ball.
Yeah.
Running the same plays, though, with a little less success at this point in the game. That big defensive line is holding their ground. Those linebackers, number 35 and 10, getting in there for those tackles. So, the game's not over yet. 8.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, and it's 3rd and long.
Third down and still 13 after a negligible gain on the run from the 31. Vettel hands off. Left side, maybe another yard or 2 gain, but that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and he ran right into 2 defenders. I don't know what happened there, if the offensive line missed their block, but there were 2 defenders right there on the near side of the line, forcing the 4th down, forcing them to punt in the 4th quarter. Gives them the opportunity as the Crusaders. They can come back, maybe have a big play here on special teams, get some momentum, put some points on the board.
Under 8 to play in the 4th. Punt formation for the Lancers from the 30. Riordan deep to receive at about his own 30-yard line. Here's the snap. Kick is up. Sails in a spiral down to about the 35. Immediately wrapped up at the 35-yard line. As soon as he caught it, I mean, heads-up play to hold on to that ball.
Yeah, number 9, Darian Elsie was right there. He beat his man down the field. He was the gunner and beat his man. And right as the return man was making the catch, just hit him. Perfect timing. There was no penalty on the play. A real safe call.
You can see here in the replay, Elsie just not blocked, came in, and perfect play. Very good for number 9 on the Crusaders, Imani Harden, for keeping that ball and not fumbling. That was nice ball control.
1st and 10 at the 35. 7.5 minutes to go. Character, hands off, left side. 4-yard gain, 2nd down.
All right. It looks like the Crusaders are finding their groove in that play. First and 10, get a few yards, and they've got the hurry-up offense going. You see here, they're getting on the ball, trying to control the amount of clock that they're using.
Spotted at a 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7 now from the 38. Character in the shotgun. 4 wideouts, just about over on the right hash. High snap, catches it. Reed, hands off, no, keeps it himself. Fumble at midfield. Lancers recover at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, Albert
Looked like there were
Jong.
some whistles early, though.
We'll see here, but Albert Jong hopped on the ball. It was an option play, and the quarterback for the Crusaders got out. Nice play. Number 22 for St. Francis, Brendan Quinn, forced the fumble. But it looks as though
they're going to bring that back.
They're going to bring it back.
Not sure what the call was. Did you see it?
I think it might have been.
And it's heading quite a ways back. Looks like back to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be a 3rd down now, and 7.
Second down.
2nd down.
Yeah, there we go.
So despite the fumble at midfield and the Lancers' recovery, it comes back, and it's now 2nd and 7. Character, hands off, up the middle. Couple yards gained, 3rd down about 4 now.
And on that play you saw there, Character was kind of frustrated. That was an option play, and the running back literally took the ball out of his hands. Character was wide open on the edge, and he was a little bit. He was frustrated there with the opportunity. He could have made a big gain.
Who typically makes that read, the quarterback or the running back?
That's the quarterback, but it's a hard.
Character keeps this one up the right side. He was going to get a 1st down and more. 5-yard gain. Go ahead.
That was a nice play there. Same play. He kept the ball. The running back did not take it out of his hands. It's hard though if you don't have the right chemistry going on. The giving of the ball and the taking of the ball. There's no audible contact. It's all done by feel.
Same play again. This time he hands it off up to the left side. Breaks a big run. 1st down and more, about 13 yards.
Wow.
On 1st down.
The Crusaders are really on a roll, and their offensive line is controlling the line of scrimmage this series.
That was Max Mezzi, 5'11" junior.
You know, if we see these coaches, they're going to probably call the same play here again. Maybe the same opportunity. We'll see. Maybe it's a pass play.
5 and change in the 4th. This time Character keeps it, stiff arm, gets rid of 1, but quickly brought down, maybe back to the line of scrimmage, or about a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, that was a good gang tackle. Defensive end had him stuck up there at behind the line of scrimmage, and then Character made his run for the line of scrimmage, and they had 4 or 5 other Lancers on him before he knew what was up.
Clock running now, under 5 minutes in the game. A handy lead for the Lancers. The game is all but in the books. 2nd down and 9, but Riordan's shown some good play on this last drive. Character in the gun, drops back, 2 steps across the middle, intercepted at the 20-yard line. A great play from Maurice Wilmer. He's going the other way. Breaks 1, breaks 2, down the right sideline, plenty of space, nobody between him and the end zone. 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Wilmer.
Wow. Number 16 for St. Francis, Maurice Wilmer with just the play of the night. You can see here, quarterback had a man open, but overthrew him. He had his man, number 10 for Archbishop, Keelan Best open, but Wilmer with the moves. As a defender, you don't get the ball that often, and I like the way that he just moved and then went up the sideline. Wow, that's an exciting play. You can count that one in for ESPN's top 10 plays of the night there.
Keith into, excuse me, that is not Keith. That is
Number
Iolo in to attempt the point after. It's up and it's good. 37-0 Lancers.
Yeah, you can see now that they've got a lot of other guys rolling in onto the field. Good to see the second team kicker coming out there and making an extra point.
So over the course of your playing career, I'm sure you were in situations like this, either up or down. What are you thinking either on offense or defense this late in the game in this kind of a lead?
You know, it's just really fun to get out there. You can see the excitement on the Lancers sidelines. They obviously want to keep the shutout, and so they're doing everything that they can. And as being on the side of the Crusaders, you know, it's tough, but you gotta keep the momentum going. Try to get the play, you know, get some good plays. This is better than practice too, right? Even if there isn't enough time to make a win, you know, there's enough time to score. You're playing live football against a defense that isn't your own defense. So you gotta try everything you can, but you're going to see some other guys come into the game. Keep those first stringers rested for the rest of the game, and potentially, you know, you don't want to see any silly injuries here at the end of the game.
St. Francis kicking off from their 40. Here's the kick. It's up, and it looks like it's going to sail out of bounds, over the receivers' heads, out of the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Crusaders.
Yeah, Matt Keith is he's just playing lights out tonight. You know, the kicker doesn't get a lot of credit for when they do a good job, unless it's a game-winning kick. But he has not missed a kick through the uprights or into the end zone all night. It's been exciting to watch him.
And he's had plenty of opportunities.
He has kicked the ball enough tonight. We'll see what the Crusaders come back with. They had a pretty exciting drive there at the that last drive.
Yeah, they sure
unfortunately,
did.
it ended and it didn't go their way. But you know, the Crusader sideline is definitely looking like they're a little dead.
Under 4 minutes now. Big lead for the Lancers. Character takes the ball, gets a blocker, but is wrapped up. Shoestring tackle, fumble, ball's loose.
No, I think he was down
already.
But number 28 for St. Francis, Ryan Moeller, just beat the lineman, just shot right under him. It looked as though he had the quarterback Character had quite a hole there and had a lot of blockers out in front of him. But as you can see here, number 28 just went right by the lineman, and I think that's number 55 for the lineman, just missed his block.
Flag down.
You never want to see that.
Set up for 2nd down.
Nice play by Moeller.
Play is dead. Call coming from the back, and it looks like it'll go against the defense, and it'll be a 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down. Second and 5 now from the 25. 4 wideouts for the Crusaders. Character. Hands off, up the middle, and over to the right side. Garrison Howe gets about 7 yards, 1st down.
Yeah, that's where you see Character made the right call there. Gave it to his running back. Defensive end ran in hard against the quarterback. He handed it off. Perfect play.
So how do you play that defensively? What are you looking for that signals either a keep or a handoff?
You know, when you're on defense, it's hard, but oftentimes you'll man up and one person will have the quarterback and one person will be responsible for the running back.
And just 1st and 10 now. From the 32, it's a read, another handoff up the middle. Big run. Howe again. Looks like he might have got to the 1st down.
Yeah, he's right at that 1st down marker. He's pretty close.
Spot will be a little shy. Nope, that's going to be a 1st down. Yeah, clear 1st down, just over the chains. 1st and 10 from the 42.
It took a village to bring him down. You saw that there in the replay. Nice hard run here deep into the 4th quarter.
1st down and 10 from the 42. 1 minute, 35 seconds left in the game. Big lead for the Lancers. Character takes the high snap, Handoff Reed gives it to the running back up the middle. Another first down.
Yeah, they're just
11-yard run.
Yeah, they're just running the ball here. I think they, just short, 2nd and 1. They're on the
tough spot. That looked to me like it was over.
Yeah, tough spot there for the Crusaders, but they're just running this read option over and over and over again. And whether it's the quarterback or the running back, they're doing really well.
Ball 1 yard past midfield into Lancers territory at the 49-yard line. Dead center of the field. Handoff. Character gives it, bounces off to the left side. Running back's brought down just about over the far sideline. No gain.
That was a nice tackle by Lucas.
Stuck with it.
Andrighetto. He got out there, drug the running back to the ground, did not let him get any yards, kept it for a 3rd and short with less than 30 seconds to go in the rest of the game.
Clock's ticking in the 4th quarter here. 3rd down and 1 from the 49. This should do it, and maybe a play or 2 more. But you got to give it to Riordan for sticking it out. Screen pass over to the left side. It's going to be a complete out of bounds after about a 5-yard gain. Clock runs, and with 10 seconds to go, that should do it. And that will do it. St. Francis Lancers go home with their first conference win in the WCAL. They defeat the visiting Archbishop Riordan Crusaders 37-0. Big win at home for the Lancers. Tough loss on the road for the Crusaders. Thanks for tuning in to KMVT 15. You can see us at kmvt15.org/sports. Produced by Renee Mendoza and directed by Edgar Barros. Marissa Ampon on camera, along with Atif Hussein and Orlando Montes and Jenna Saluri. Thanks for tuning in, folks. KMVT 15, big win at home for the St. Francis Lancers. Tune in for more football. For Austin Pulsifer, I'm Red Anderson. Have a great night.